Going to discuss direct and inverse variations or indirect variations using a pure exam pass question. So here's the question. Let's check that and come back and come and check the solution perfectly. So here we go. So question number 11, right? Question number 11. That question says that W varies directly as U and inversely as or square roots of V. When W is equal to 5 and U is equal to 10 and V is equal to 24, right? Find W when U is equal to 3 and V is equal to 6. So this is a variation question consists of a direct and or inverse variation. So okay, so this is a pure pass question, as you can see. So credit to Dr. Ishmael Adams for his great work. Now let's dive into the solution and see how to tackle this type of problem. So that is the problem that we are having over there. Is that okay? So which tools do you need to solve this? What I mean the tools or the ingredients is they are the informations or maybe the definitions and the formulas that you need to tackle any problem, right? I believe that for higher schools education, there are rules governing everything. So under that, your focus should be on how to apply the rules, right? If you want to prepare any type of food, you have to have the ingredients at your disposal. Of course, you must know how to use them. So the ingredient that we need here is the direct variation, the inverse variation. Now the question says that W varies directly as U. That is one thing. Just read one sentence and write what it means down. Is that okay? So when I say something varies directly, so this is how you write that. W varies directly as U. This is how you write that. So this is a proportional symbol, right? The thing varies directly as U. So consider this one to be an iPhone. This should be an iPad, and then this will be iPhone case, right? So iPhone varies directly as iPad, right? iPhone varies directly as iPad, and then the second part is and inversely as square root of V. And inversely, remember that the sentence continues. So it varies directly at the same time inversely as square root of V. So square root of iPhone case. Inverse. So the trick is that by assumption, or in my opinion, anytime they say the inverse, consider that thing to be at the down of the division sign, right? Right? Inversely of that, so should be at the down. Is that okay? In opinion, for understanding purpose. So W varies directly as U to be on the top and inversely as square root of V. So far as you're able to grab this, then I think all the problems are solved. The rest are just replacing, and then we know how to add and subtract already. So this is where you should pay a close attention to. So once again, W varies directly as U and inversely. So anytime they say inverse, so that thing goes down, right? If nothing is here, they say W varies directly or inversely as square root of V. So here should be 1 over. So the inverse should always be at the down, right? We are going backwards by assumption. Is that okay? We are going backwards. So this is how you should write that expression. Now you see this is a symbol, right? A proportional symbol. We don't know. Don't let this thing confuse you. We don't know how to manipulate this. All that we know is equal sign, addition, subtraction, inequality, and so on. So in my opinion, is that okay? For us to get away of this, yeah, you have to, just like buying any product, you have to exchange that product with something. So you want to exchange this one. Is that okay? For us to be able to use it, right? Very simple. So for us to get rid of this, you must bring an equal sign, right? Equal sign. So we are using this guy here who is K, right, to replace that. So assuming we are using the K to buy the proportional sign over here. So that's why we are having the K attached to that. So therefore we can change this guy to an equal sign. Is that okay? So for you to move from here to here, you must bring something. Is that okay? Just like buying a product, you must make sure that you are exchanging that product with another thing. So we are exchanging this guy with it so that we can be able to use this equal sign, right? So perfect. Now we are having W. We are giving that W is equal to 5, and then our U is equal to 10, and V is equal to 24. The rest are just substitution. We are just plugging in the values. Is that okay? So how do you plug in? Whatever is, put me at where you see me. So some simple English like that, right? Put me at, I see this guy here. I replace that by 5. I see K. We don't know K. So let's move on. And I have U here to be 10, and then V here to be 24. Is that okay? Now you know how to do some calculations over. So that multiplied by that will give me what 10k, and then this guy will also give me there's a set operation. So maybe we have a video on set, right? So how do you simplify this? That is one thing. How do you simplify that? Here you have to find a perfect squares number out of this one, because this guy is not in a simple form. You may consider watching our videos on set. Is that okay? But if you have any problem, don't forget to comment below. We are ready to assist you. Whatever you start, just comment below. We are ready to assist you. So here you find a perfect square number. So the highest perfect square number out of 24, that will give me 4, right? 4 times 6 will still be what? 24. That's how I split this number into 2 here, right? Okay, so 4 times 6 will give me what? 24. The same thing. There's a reason for that, for us to bring this guy down to the what? The simple form, right? So any other things remain the same. So I have 5 is equal to 10k divided by what? Yes, of course, these guys, there are 2 here. I want to split them into 2. Is that okay? So we have 2 and 6. So I want everyone to have his or her own room. So that's why I split this guy into 2. So I'm having root 4 times what? Root 6 over here. So when I continue my operation, you can see that root 4 will give me what? 2, right? Root 4 will give me 2. So of course 5 is still remain the same. So 5 is equal to 10k over what? 2. You know where this 2 is coming from this guy. Is that okay? And then root 6 here, we cannot do anything about that. So that is the simple form, right? So 2 times 6. And then when you continue your operation, you can see that we are looking for k, right? We are looking for that guy that we used to exchange the proportional. Right, this guy, that's why we are having that in red pen over here. So what do? You cross multiply nicely. Then when you do a calculation, you can see that that guy multiplied by that will give you what? 10 root 6, and then the right hand side will be what? 10k, right? 10k. 10k is an amount, so 10k is something like that. So try and subscribe to the channel, and then share the links to this YouTube channel so that we can get 10k very easily. Is that okay? Yeah, so thanks out for doing that. So we have 10 roots 6 is equal to 10k, and then we are looking for k, right? We are looking for this guy. So anybody that is attached to this guy should be arrested, right? So 10 is attached to the k, so we have to arrest the 10 here. So this 10 what? We divide here by 10, then we divide here by 10. So when you cancel out, you see that these guys will cancel out, right? This guy, these 2 guys will cancel out. So this guy will cancel out, and then that one will also cancel out. Can you see that? So of course you are left with what? K to be what? Root 6. So have you seen what we use to exchange the proportional sign? So we use root 6 to exchange the proportional sign, right? That is very, very simple. And then the second part, the latter part of the question says that find W when we have U is equal to 3 and then V is equal to 6. Is that okay? We are going to find W when what? U is equal to 3 and then V is equal to the same thing. So now what do you have? You have W to be equal to a KU and then all over what? Square root of V. This is coming from what we have at the beginning, right? The same thing, the same process, right? This is what you have been given. Is that okay? So this is what you have been given. So the first part that we saw, we are looking for what we use to extend the proportional sign. That is the k is equal to root 6, right? Root 6, you have k to be equal to root 6, of course. Okay, then what do we have here? So w is equal to k u over what? Square root of what? V over here. And then you have our u to be 3, and then v to be what? 6. Just plug in, and then k, we know the k. So our problem solves. So we are just substituting, right? So whatever I see k is what? Root 6. Whenever I see u is what? 3, and then whatever I see v here, v is also 6.
Hello, boss.
So after plugging in, you can see that this 3 is multiplied whatever is here, and then we are having what? You see, this guy will just cancel out. I'm having a root 6 here, I'm having a root 6 here. Can you see? Just like 2x over x, right? So this guy and this guy will go away. So the same applies to the other. This guy and this guy goes away. So of course, straightforward, you have w to be equal to 3. Is that okay? So that is very, very simple. If you have any problem, just comment down below. We are ready to help you wherever you are. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video so far. Thank you.